Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to the Forlight podcast, your weekly podcast of all things gaming, gaming news, and all things entertainment related. I'm your host for this evening, Aiden, joined by my co-hosts.
Hi, I'm David.
And I'm Ethan.
Alrighty, so this episode, we're actually kind of excited for. I'm quite excited for it because I always love when a new Nintendo Direct comes out.
We'll discuss my feelings.
Yeah, I know. We know. You hate Nintendo. Blah, 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 blah.
That's not true.
Actually,
you know that's false.
hold on, let's add a little thing.
You know that I love it. Okay.
Alright, but
I mean, we should start.
Nintendo
probably.
Direct came out, when did it come out? 2 days ago? 1 day ago?
14th.
14th, so
Yeah,
2
2
days ago.
Yeah.
Came out 2 days ago. Some real heavy hitters and some new information on things that we already know about.
I don't know about real heavy hitters, I'm gonna be honest.
Turn on the fan, by the way.
Yeah, I should turn off.
But, like, overall thoughts really quick. Like,
Bro, there are heavy hitters. What are you talking about?
maybe, like, 2.
Not even maybe. This one is a absolute for so many people. This one right here.
I don't know a single person who's like, I'm a big fan of that series. We'll get into it. We'll get into it in a hot second.
If you were saying PM, no. No, you don't even understand.
I know, that's what he was saying.
David, you seriously don't understand. That has been asked for since the Switch has come out.
No. Let's start with overall thoughts. I mean, apparently I have an unpopular opinion, so let's start with Ethan. I think,
you
right?
go. I want to bounce off.
Okay.
Wrong.
I thought it was pretty mediocre. I mean, there was nothing released that was notable, in my opinion, except for like maybe 2 things. And the other ones are better on other platforms. I've said my piece.
No,
so-
you right for like the last part.
No, I think overall Nintendo Directs are mid most of the time. Unless you're dropping fucking Tears of the Kingdom. Like, I'm sorry.
Even the Tears of the Kingdom drop was, like, not that good. Oh, like, no. Don't get me wrong. That was the highlight. That's what I'm saying.
I know, that's what
so,
I'm
like,
saying.
Everything else in that Direct was, like, mediocre.
Right, and I think that's kind of a constant here. Nintendo, as we've talked about on the podcast, is I'm going to release fucking some $2 mobile game that's on Switch now, and definitely doesn't have to be on here. And then
I'm gonna sell it for $60.
Yeah, and then there's the other things that are like really like Mario 2 of any fucking series.
So
and
I'm gonna point something out here that I think is fucking ridiculous, and we'll talk about it once we actually like release. Well, once we get into talking about the topics, just an overview of like the things that were released.
There isn't anything new.
Yes.
What's up? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we'll discuss it in a minute.
I think honestly, well, like actually, that granted, I may be wrong on in the Direct. There's not anything new, anything notable to us because again, like I said, the fucking random $2 mobile games where you're playing some party game and you're doing like fucking pop the balloons 1 2 like that's not
I never got the
crazy
appeal
experience.
of the WarioWare games.
No, I.
Oh yeah, the
think
WarioWare stuff is again, it's not my favorite.
This is
I got
thing,
the it's like fucking those party games that are fun for about 10 seconds with your friends.
This is my argument for. How about let's just get in. Let's overview the games that were announced, like heavy hitters that were announced.
You want to
go?
run
Yeah,
through them?
Yeah, I'll go through.
Just
So,
literally
on
say
our
all.
list in order, our heavy hitters are Dave the Diver, Mario vs. Donkey Kong, which I don't actually know what that is. I don't.
Keep going.
Mario RPG, new trailer dropped. Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, probably the heaviest hitter on this list. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Wave 6. Woo! And Luigi's Mansion 2 HD. Is Luigi's Mansion is Luigi's Mansion 2 Dark Moon?
So.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm way more excited for that.
Yeah.
I'm
So-
still very excited for Paper Mario.
But let's. I want to revisit. I want to outline something just really quick. So, out of those heavy hitters, there is one that is not Mario related.
Yeah.
That's fucking ridiculous. This is the
Okay.
thing. Nintendo has so many great IPs.
Yes.
They're
and Mario is also
using
their
Mario.
biggest IP.
Yeah, they're pushing Mario into the fucking.
Pokemon.
No. Pokemon is their biggest IP.
Well, yeah,
by
because of the trading
far.
card game.
No, literally their biggest IP. Period. The end. Like, no argument, no matter what. You're just... I will smack the shit out of you. But, like... But all they're releasing recently is, it's Mario related, it's Mario related, it's Mario related. And now you're going to pay $60 for it. And that's pissing me off. Because,
Actually.
like, one of the big things about this is, like, the one that was released, like we talked about first, was Dave the Diver. And Dave the Diver is an awesome, awesome game. Definitely check it out.
That's Mario vs. Donkey Kong?
But, like...
Oh, I owned this game. My dog chewed it up, and I was so sad.
Sorry. But, like... These other games are just... They are sequels and stuff. There's nothing new that's coming out, really. And I get that is... I mean, we've discussed this in other podcasts and stuff. That is the current state of gaming. People are wanting sequels, remasters, whatever. Maybe that's what the audience is looking for. That just isn't what I'm looking for. And that's why, for me, this Nintendo Direct didn't really offer anything. Because there's nothing out of this list that I would go out of the way and say, I'm buying that.
There are... Okay.
two.
Yeah, I would say
Actually,
two.
there's three.
2 or 3, potentially.
Yeah.
If Mario vs. Donkey Kong is over $30, I think there will be riots. Because that is not a game that deserves to be over $30. I'm sorry. It was a great game. I loved it. I played a lot of the 3DS version and the Minion Land Mayhem, even though before my dog chewed up the game cart. That was my first game on the DS, actually. And like it's a fun game. It's a puzzle game. It's whatever. It's like a timing puzzle game. Deserves to be $5. It's a Nintendo game, so I'll take 30, which is sad. But
So, like, that's...
if it's $60, that's not worth it.
That's one thing that is just... Okay, I want to say this really quick for just, clarifying my overall thoughts of Nintendo right now. I really appreciate them not raising their baseline price for, like, their heavy hitters to $70. I really appreciate that. That's an awesome move.
Other than Tears.
But everything doesn't have to be $60. That's my argument. And I know that...
Every Nintendo IP is $60.
I know Paper Mario, Luigi Mansion. These are going to be $60.
Yes.
Like...
Actually, okay. How I look at it, so I don't know, in relation to what these were originally, Dave the Diver is very notable to me because I don't have
Fantastic
a PC,
game.
so I don't know if it's on console. I don't think it is.
I don't think it's on console quite yet, no.
Yeah.
Dave the Diver
coming
on
onto-
Nintendo Switch, I'm
No.
completely like, yeah, that deserves to be there.
No, that deserves to be... That is a good platform for Dave the Diver.
Yeah, and it'll be something that I can grab and be like, oh, cool, like David talked about this game, I'm excited to play it. Luigi Mansion 2, I have a lot of memories about. Dark Moon was practically the only game I played on my 3DS. I fucking
love that game.
all the way through 100% and so many times. This game was, I think, $30. It's
I
like
don't remember. I got
$33
for
now
Christmas.
because a bunch of 3DS games are fucking... You can buy them for like $2 and resell them for a shit ton, but that's beside the point. Luigi's Mansion does not deserve to be over $40, and that's not because it's a bad game. It's just, it's not a crazy amount of content. Luigi's Mansion 3, I would say, is probably a $60 game. It's full-blown. They put a shit ton of time into it. It takes like 28 hours to beat. That being said, even you can argue like that doesn't deserve $60, but that's whatever. It's just Luigi's Mansion 2 HD. It's the same game. That means they're just upgrading. There's not going to be like any new sections.
Well,
There's
there
not
might
gonna
be. Never know.
It's Nintendo.
I mean, yeah, no, I know.
Like fucking what's it called?
3D Land
Skyward
Bowser's Fury?
Sword. Skyward Sword didn't have any new sections.
Well-
It just looked better and ran better on the Switch.
I was more thinking about Super Mario Land 3D Bowser's Fury, like something like that.
Well, Bowser's
mean-
Fury was a different IP.
Oh.
That was something that had never been created before.
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking whether or not they'll do that for this or something.
I guess, yeah.
Because they did have the Tower of Terror or whatever, the multiplayer thing.
Man, sorry. It's just... These remasters of, like, HD is getting me... It's reminding me of when they were remastering, like, Pearl and... What was the other one? Shining Pearl and...
It's Diamond and Pearl.
Diamond and Pearl. When they were remastering Diamond and Pearl, it gives me the same vibes. That it's going to be an extremely below average experience for an incredible amount of money. And this is one of the things as well, is like, I get it, they're beloved IPs, they're charging way too much for it, and they're not doing anything innovative.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm seeing as a stagnation of Nintendo right now. Notably, there are certain games that are just destroying. They're amazing, fantastic. Like, one of what I believe is going to be the Game of the Year winner is going to be... Sorry, Ethan's having a meltdown right now.
Yeah, no, you keep going. I'll tell you
like,
what
Tears of the Kingdom, which I believe is going to be the Game of the Year winner. Like, that's awesome. Banger, banger, banger. Name another banger that was released this year, besides maybe, like, Super Mario Wonder.
Which is
going to be on the ballot, but it's not going to go anywhere.
No, yeah, I mean, like...
it has to, like,
it might win
legitimately
family
give you
friendly.
some type of drug while you're playing it to make you want to not stop. Like, that's...
It might win family friendly, but not anything else.
Yeah.
No, even Tears of the Kingdom, that's, like, family friendly.
No.
I think...
Cartoon violence. It's worse than Mario.
Okay, maybe I can get that. But, like... Take, for example, I understand that they're making games for children, but that doesn't mean the games have to be shitty.
No,
or like easy and simplistic. Like, take, for example, the Super Mario Wii. Like, Bros.
Yeah,
Wii.
no, it's the greatest, one of the greatest games ever made.
One of the greatest platforming Mario games ever created. And it wasn't simple, but it was made for kids. So, like...
It was simple enough. Where it's like, if
Exactly.
you were good at it, it's just like, damn, this is a great experience. And then kids were like... Damn, this is hard. This is still a great experience.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Which is what they're trying to capture with Super Mario Wonder, with the multiplayer and the all the stuff.
And I mean,
I feel like they're
power
going to do.
them. Like, that will be awesome.
I do feel Super Mario Wonder will hit where it's trying to hit.
I hope so. Do
I
you
just hope
think
it's
it's
not
going to be better
$70.
than Odyssey?
I don't know.
No. There's...
Well, okay. Clarifying point. Very different things. Very different. Very different.
No,
ballparks.
that's super fair. Super fair.
Like, it's not really a comparable thing. Very, very different ballparks.
But but are you seeing what my point is?
Yes,
here?
I
Like,
totally see
all
what
of
your
these
point.
are either remasters or new editions of games or ports of big games.
They're stabbing that bubble of nostalgia.
They're stabbing.
It's-
They're not even stabbing the bubble of nostalgia. They're just stabbing the money pit. Like right now,
Which is
they're,
nostalgia.
They are getting the stash right now.
They
and
know
are
if they
grabbing-
remaster Mario RPG, one of their most successful products. Thousand Year Door, one of their most successful products. The Luigi's Mansion, another banger that was more of a cult classic than a super successful thing. But like specifically,
Also, I think
Mario
it's really funny,
RPG
too,
and
because-
Thousand Year Door were community bangers. Like people love these games.
Okay, listen. The Mario RPG may actually hit, though.
No, Mario
The
RPG
remake
was one.
looks fucking crazy. Oh my
No,
god.
Mario RPG is one of the literally people have been asking for Mario RPG since the Wii came out, and it was a
This
GameCube
was such a
game.
great game. I remember playing this for
It's
the
a
first
Super
time.
Nintendo game.
Yeah,
It's a Super Nintendo.
64. Yeah,
Good lord!
It was.
People have been asking this since the Wii
so
came
good.
out. Like
I remember playing this, and this portion, I'm watching a video on screen right now, but there was portions that I just couldn't get past, and oh my god, I'm even thinking of just the character mannerisms and stuff like that. Like, this game was just fucking great. It was great.
no, people have genuinely been asking for either a new Mario RPG or just literally they were just asking please just remake it on anything other than the Super Nintendo. And now that they've done, it's going to blow up.
Bro, what's so funny is that we're having the same arguments for every single company recently. Saying
Yeah.
they're just trying to squeeze out money. And I honestly think that's a state of our economy right now, is they're
Nintendo's the only one that's going to
kinda-
survive that. Though.
yeah, we're kind of struggling right now. We're kind of struggling. Let's juice what we have right now. And I think it really is an indicator of what, because you even see this in Magic the Gathering. You see this in D&D. You see this in
They just reprinted all of the. Literally, they're just all right, every $100 good card reprinted in Eldraine.
Yeah, because we're wanting to make more money, which is just, I mean, I get it. I get it. That's the purpose of making a company for a lot of people. But and I want them to survive 100%. Make a fucking banger, dude. Remaster.
The only new IP that they have had in the past probably decade is Splatoon.
No, that's true. That's super fair.
When did Splatoon come out? 2018? 15? Came out a long time
That
ago.
was 2017, 2016.
In the last like decade, I can't remember a single big IP other than Splatoon.
No, 2015.
Yeah, so yeah, in about a decade, Splatoon's the only one that's been a heavy hitter in the like new IP from Nintendo.
No, that's super fair. Super fair. Like, and that doesn't mean these games are bad. Don't get me wrong. Like,
Absolutely not.
Absolutely. Enjoy them. Go out and love these games with all your heart. It's just, do they need the $60 price tag? Do they need the $30 price tag? Like, a lot of these games, like Dave the Diver, for example, fucking awesome game. One of the best games that I've played in a hot second, and I bought it for $17 on my computer. Like,
Which it deserves to be.
Oh yeah, which is a awesome price for it.
Yeah.
Like,
It allows also
It's the
the player
companies.
base to come back.
The companies don't
Yeah.
seem to understand the concept of sales. Like, the reason you have a sale is because your product is not selling, so then thus you reduce your price so the people who are hesitant will buy it. But Nintendo sales, they don't go below $40, ever.
I was actually pleasantly surprised with Texas Chainsaw Massacre being $30, which was something that I was like, oh, wow. And I mean,
Which probably got it to
company-
sell much more than what it was originally projected.
the company itself is actually quite very positive. They've had a lot of ups and downs, just being the fact that their first big IP like crashed and burned because they had copyright issues. That was Friday the 13th. The original creator was like, you can't have this anymore, and so they had to shut down the entire game. But like that's the exact same thing with going into Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I think they had the things. Companies need more. What is it called? Reference or what's that like?
Trademark?
I'm trying to think of like taking off the rose tinted glasses almost, but like
no, yeah, that's
Clarity?
super clear.
Clarity.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know, I fully agree. I think I have mixed feelings because I get why they're going back to the old IPs. They want to make money, and they want people to buy their products. There aren't a lot of people right now who are looking for new IPs, and I get that. But, like, at least for me, I'm searching for those new IPs. Like, Dave the Diver, one of the reasons I got it is because it was a new IP that was fucking banger.
Yeah, no, like, again, we already talked about this last time. It was, like, fucking... I wake up one day, go on Steam to go play some games, and it's plastered over the fucking banner, which never happens unless it's, like, a big publisher
Yeah, like,
sale.
it's a huge thing. And it came out of nowhere. Like, it wasn't even on our radar, and like
No, it
we
wasn't-
keep an eye out for that.
It wasn't
stuff.
on it.
Like,
It wasn't on any directs. It wasn't on any news articles. It was probably
It was like
in some.
Hi-Fi Rush.
It was some.
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
some
It was
backwater.
probably more popular than Hi-Fi Rush.
well, no, it was like Hi-Fi Rush, and then it came out of nowhere.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
super fair.
It
super
came
fair,
out of
yeah,
nowhere, and it was just like, "Hey, game," and we're like, "Game."
yeah. No, to the extent where like I played it and I was fucking laughing. Like it was one of those games for in a long time that I was like, this is giving me
Well, the
a
man
rush
falls asleep
of
with the
joy.
fucking anime body pillow. Like,
Yeah,
come
it's
on.
so funny. Like, dude, they have like the gun creator is like this fucking huge anime weeb, and like he has like a full on like Sailor Moon transformation as his like gun
That's
creation
fucking
thing.
hilarious.
It's so funny, but
Oh,
like
you're making me want to play Dave the Diver now.
no, it's so funny. Like, dude, Aiden, you would fucking die laughing.
I
at
know
some
I
of these
would. I
stuff.
know I would. It's only like $25, right? 30.
Yeah, no. It was. I think it's 20. Like it's like $23 on like Steam, and on sale. I mean, I got it on sale for like $17, which is like it's $20 on
Pre-order,
Nintendo.
But, like,
$10.
Back to the point. They don't really understand the concepts of sales because, like, look at Undertale. It's like, oh, this is like a non-advertised game that people were like hesitant about, but it's only $10. Let's try it out, and then word spread.
No, exactly. That's the thing. It's like
and then 1.5 million copies sold.
that's one of the things. Is like I completely understand that they like. I feel they need to build an IP before they can jack up the price, and they're not doing that really. Like
no, it
Mario's
should-
huge IP, huge, awesome, but like, damn, dude, like every game
No,
doesn't have to be so expensive.
Thousand Year Door and Mario RPG should be $40, and they
That's
should not
$40.
change.
Oh, and also one of the things, like one of our big hitters was fucking like an expansion, the 6th wave to fucking Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
No, I already
eat
did
my
the joke.
ass,
I already
dude.
did. I already
Like,
did
I
the
am-
joke.
oh.
You, I don't know if you missed it, but I literally did the joke. It's like, oh yeah, and there's Mario Kart Wave 6. Looks at camera. woo. Like
No, seriously.
It's like, all right, we get 3 new characters and 6 new tracks.
Like, dude,
Let's go for 25 bucks?
And it's also what they picked too.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
The fact that they fucking picked Funky Kong for one of them is it's a known that Funky Kong is the most beloved character in Mario Kart. So, oh yeah, you're picking Funky Kong. But it's the 6th fucking wave of your $20 per expansion fucking... Like, Nintendo, get fucking with it, please. Oh
like,
my
dude,
god.
if you were to have it's like fucking Destiny at this point. Like,
Seriously.
oh my god. Sorry,
Except Destiny probably has more content.
I'm gonna, like, burst a blood
For
vessel
$20,
here. Like,
Destiny
I can
has
feel it.
way more content.
Also...
No, that is so fucking fair, too. Like, oh my god.
Like, at least if I'm paying, like, $60, I'm getting, like, 40 hours worth of content consistently.
Also,
without grinding.
Solar Ash is...
we should talk about that later.
Is $40, by the way.
Is it really? Okay, now that's not so good.
Yeah, yeah.
That's right.
But anyways,
It's
so
5 hours long.
we can go into the expansions and small stuff. You just want to mention that it's literally 2 things.
Oh, let me get the ship.
I know.
So
like,
why didn't you put fucking Wave 6 into the fucking expansions?
because it's a heavy hitter, I guess. Because Funky Kong.
And Splatoon.
Because Funky Kong.
Okay,
Splatoon
Kong
sucks. You are
No.
the only human being in existence that I know that enjoys Splatoon, which is also a little bit of a red flag. We should go into that, but like that's whatever. Okay.
My brother in Christ, do we have to bring up the fucking Jackbox box answers right now? Like,
You know what? Never mind. We're gonna move past this.
No, we
topic.
shouldn't because it will get banned on Twitch.
No, yes.
I enjoy Splatoon. I thought Splatoon, the stories were great.
It's mid.
like
It's
better
mid.
with age. It's... Sorry, it's an inside joke from one of our Jackbox things, and that was so fucking wacky.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm just okay. Splatoon again. Also, it's Splatoon 3 expansion.
2.
No, it's Splatoon 3.
Yeah, I know. It's
Oh.
the second expansion. They've already had the...
Well, that doesn't help. Get the
Actually,
fuck
no.
outta
I don't
here.
know if it's the second or third. Because they've had the Octo expansion. I don't know if they've had a second expansion with that. Because they copied the Octo expansion from Splatoon 2. Because they expand... Yeah. No, I'm not saying Splatoon 3 is good. I'm just saying Splatoon in general is good.
I think Splatoon as an IP is kind of like...
I think our session just went
Yeah,
out
I
on
think...
Twitch.
No, I'm looking at the same thing. I think it's wacky.
Did it? It didn't.
Wait,
work out.
are we doing good? Are we doing good?
We're live.
Give us a little thumbs
Look
up
in the bottom
here.
right. That's how many. That's what our upload is. Bottom right.
No, our bitrate is going fucking crazy right now.
Look at it. Look at
Well,
it. Right
it's on my phone. It's kind of it's updated
Ethan.
now, but I had to restart my thing. So
there. Ethan, look.
I know it
The
says
green.
on Twitch on our Twitch streamer that our bitrate is going wacky. It's just...
wackadoodle.
Wackadoodle.
Also, another thing, this is cool to me. I don't
It-
know.
it's
I
just
don't-
cool, I
If
agree.
if it's a low amount of money, again, it's like, oh, cool. Well, maybe I'll purchase and I'll play through. Tomb Raider 1 through 3 remastered. It's interesting. It's
Also,
interesting.
you know, honestly, kind of cool. Like, I appreciated like the remasters that they've already done of Tomb Raider.
I
Like, that was sick.
appreciate remasters of really old games.
No, yeah, fucking the remaster of Diablo 2. Like, legitimately, it was a shit ton. It was a lot of
like
money, and I
Dark
honestly, I wish I had not paid $40 for it. But like, it's really cool because some of the things they do on it, it is a full-on remaster. Like, there is a button combination that you can do. It's like G and something else, and it literally. It is running the new graphics over the old engine, which is fucking awesome. So, like, alright?
So it's like Halo Master Chief?
Yeah, if you were to hit the thing, you can switch it from the new graphics to the old graphics.
Yeah,
And
no,
it's
that's
just-
what Master Chief Collection did.
No, it's so sick,
It's like
dude.
on like Halo 2 or something in the Master Chief Collection. They have fully animated cutscenes that flesh out the story more, which they didn't have back in like the early 2000s when Halo 2 came out. And if you press tab during the cutscenes, it'll switch back to what the cutscene was back then. And it'll switch the graphics like styles from new to old by just pressing tab. And
That's
it's,
so bizarre. What?
it's cool as
That's
shit.
really cool. And yeah, that's kind of exactly what it was like. I mean, I get it. Remaster an old game that's like beloved. Don't go ahead and fucking remaster like Donkey Kong, sorry, no, not like
No, Donkey
one of the
Kong
newer
Country. Donkey Kong Country deserves
No,
to be
Donkey
remastered.
Kong Country, fantastic. But like, don't remaster like fucking Super Monkey Ball. Like, I'm gonna.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Don't fucking remaster like if you're gonna remaster something, remaster Donkey Kong Country, not Donkey Kong Country Returns Tropical Freeze.
No, legitimately, like choose your remasters.
You remember that game,
well.
Tropical Freeze?
I remember talk of
I
it.
think I played Tropical. Wait.
There were so many
It's like
ads on TV
remaster-
about it. I played it. It was awful.
Remaster something that's actually like a classic game that people love, not a cult classic.
Yeah.
Like, because I could like see like
Well, certain
Slash,
cult classics.
Slash Bandicoot being like what is it
Crash.
called? Crash Bandicoot.
It's
Sorry,
on
yeah.
Nintendo
I could see that being like
for $60. Tropical Freeze.
Yeah, no, it's literal dog shit.
Holy shit.
Well, it was a Wii U game. It's dog doo-doo. It's a platformer. Donkey Kong Country was great. Donkey Kong Country Returns, also pretty good. I would have honestly paid the $40 of what Nintendo games were back then for that.
Nintendo, fucking get your shit together just really quick for a hot second. Take a quick
real.
breather and like just evaluate what you really want.
I
Like
think Donkey Kong Country Returns is what I played on the Wii.
Yeah, it wasn't on. Was it on the Wii?
It was on the Wii.
I thought it was on the DS or the 3DS.
It probably was also on the 3DS.
It probably got ported, but I
Again,
remember
there's
playing.
so
it.
many fucking consoles they just like squeeze a little game onto.
I have a friend who is like he's one of my co-RAs. Tony. Yeah, you know Tony? Have I talked about Tony?
I think so.
He's a really cool guy, but he like solely plays Switch games. And you know, he's not playing the new things besides like Tears of the Kingdom and stuff like that. He's playing specifically the older games that are fucking beloved. And
Yeah.
he's like 100%ing those bitches. Like he 100%ed like all of Super Mario Galaxy. He's on to Super Mario Galaxy 2. He did all
Oh, he
of,
got
like,
that, dude.
That's
I want
cool, that's
that
cool.
fucking
Wait, hold
the pack that has Super Mario Galaxy 1, 2, and Sunshine.
No, yeah, he did. He got that pack, so he's already done.
And
one
they don't
and
sell it
Sunshine. Yeah, and it. Holy fucking shit!
How much money is it?
Holy shit!
How much money? They don't
It's
sell
on Amazon for 140.
Yeah, no, they don't sell it anymore. Those are third-party sellers.
Oh my god!
It was down to like 40 at one point, and I didn't buy it.
Oh my gosh, dude!
They don't make it anymore.
Those are such banger
Wait, you
games.
can't get it
dude.
on like the Nintendo shop?
No, that was a limited time release that they made, and then they're no longer making it.
Oh, Super Mario Galaxy on the Switch actually is kind of fire as shit though.
Super Mario Galaxy 2, legitimately one
prefer-
of the best games ever created.
No, I will never argue that Super Mario Galaxy or Super Mario Sunshine is bad. I just prefer Odyssey's movement. It's the same type of game. Like it's more akin to 3D Land than it is to like Odyssey, and I prefer Odyssey's movement so much more.
Well, it's more modern, but like
not like with Cappy or whatever, just the jumping and rolling and dashing.
no, that's
alone.
super fair. But you can't take away that Super Mario Galaxy.
Oh,
Sunshine,
absolutely not.
Whatever.
They were
like
masterpieces.
Yeah, they were some of and are still some of the most popular games ever released.
No, they
And
really
beloved.
should start
Like-
making those again, because they were regular $60 packs that then they stopped making because
Oh,
there was a
dude.
limited time golden release
Dude.
for like the 25th. I think it was the 25th anniversary sale, and then
Dude.
they just sold it for then and then stopped making it.
Dude, Nintendo remaster like Zelda 1 and 2 and like put those in a bundle, fucking ship that out for $60. So many people would love that. So many people would love
No,
that.
real. Like, no, remaster it in the way that Master Chief Collection
Dude,
remastered
take
Halo 2.
Ocarina of Time and take like fucking
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
No,
Like,
remaster fucking Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess, fucking
Majora's Mask.
Yes.
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
on the Switch would literally kill.
Bro, Twilight
wallet.
Princess, Wind
Now
Waker.
these are $60, even $70 packs that would sell like
No,
this.
literally sell like the grand Zelda pack. $120, you get everything from Zelda 1 to Skyward Sword.
Like, these are better ideas than what Nintendo's releasing right now, and I get it because they want to make
and
like,
$120
money,
is
but,
a
like,
ridiculous price tag, but for the
They've-
amount of fucking content in
And
there.
I understand that I'm like the indie guy. I get that. I get that that's my role on this podcast. But like,
I'm also kind of the indie guy.
but like, this is why
You're
I
the-
like
you're the
indie
strange
creators.
guy.
I find hey, you guys ever heard of Off?
I'll play a fucking first-person shooter, but then I'll also play Celeste for 14 hours.
No, Celeste is a banger though.
I beat all of Celeste in 6 hours.
Oh shit! No
Yeah.
shot.
Yep.
Like a first time playthrough.
Start to finish.
We
First
can move into
That's so
talking
sick.
about
No,
that.
first of all, I was gonna say, have you guys heard of like Off? You know the made by the single developer in France, where the
No,
community
yeah, you've told me about
where the
this
community
game,
had
yeah.
to translate it for him because he made the game and then just kind of left.
I don't think so.
You of course you haven't because it's not popular.
Well, this
But
is
I
the
know
thing.
about it.
This is the thing, though. This is why, like, I want to get to my point instead of us having like a fucking dick comparing contest.
For
Like,
real.
like
I was playing into the stereotype that he said.
I'm just messing with you, man. But
He can't win.
what I was gonna say is like, I like these producers because they're making games at like a $20, even $30 price
literal
point
bangers.
that are like they're new IPs, and they're doing it because they love creating games, not because they are like wanting. And yeah, it probably is a little bit. I want to make some money, but like, oh my gosh, some of the games that we saw at like PAX,
Beautiful games.
amazing games that like
That immediately gets stolen by bigger companies.
exactly
like,
and,
fucking Shot One.
Shot One exactly
Got
exactly.
completely stolen and outdone by a fucking AAA company. And
Wait, who?
fucking what's the other game? It's on Steam. It's super fucking popular. It's Shot One,
yeah.
but faster paced.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. It was the fucking
Omega
one-
Strikers.
Omega Strikers. Yep.
It's exactly the same as Shot One. And yeah,
I mean, and it's good. Like it, I get it. It looks cool. But like Shot One did
It's
it
also
first.
free.
And because they're an indie game development studio, they like can't make it as fast. And that's the problem.
Oh, they literally is Shot One.
Yes.
Holy shit.
but faster paced, like way faster.
Which
paced.
is what they needed and what
Yeah.
we commented on. So you take some, you win
some,
you lose some. I
fucking
guess.
like Gunrunner. It was one dude, and it was like a fun. It literally was designed for the speedrunner.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't
No,
a
that's super
necessarily great game. Like I'm not gonna compare it to like Tears of the Kingdom, but it fit its niche in what it wanted to do.
And, for that niche, people are gonna fucking love it. But this shouldn't be, like, the major releases for a Nintendo Direct. Like, sure, maybe you can mention it, like, in an afterthought, but I don't want fucking Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Wave 6 to be the thing most people are fucking excited about again.
Yeah.
Like, that pisses me
There's still
off.
2 more waves.
I know!
There is.
Yes. There's
Jesus
8.
Christ.
There's 8 fucking.
Also-
have you seen the thing? There's 8.
Don't get me fucking
Or maybe
started.
10.
Funky Kong is the best character.
Yes.
Hands down. And he is the one that, like, in the original Wii game, you could just go through. If you're fucking awesome at fucking speed trials, you can get him for free.
Everyone should just stop playing fucking Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and just start playing Mario Kart Wii again.
For real.
No, legitimately. I'm talking about how we should do, I'll explain something to you guys after the podcast, but something with Mario Kart 8, and I'm like talking to my co-RAs and we're talking about it, and one of them's just like, dude, I'd love to play Mario Kart 8, it's not my thing though, Mario Kart Wii, and everyone goes, yes! And we're just like, that is, yes, straight up, dude. Not
Mario
even to
Kart Wii
mention
was
the
a fucking masterpiece.
wacky stuff that they released, like, I don't even, they did
Spy
release,
Onion.
like, Eastward or something like that on Twitch, didn't they?
No.
What was it?
Eastward was already on Switch.
It was something like maybe
Okay,
an
but,
expansion
like,
or something.
Okay, but like,
My brother in Christ.
but it's the
There-
Wii Daisy
yeah,
Circuit.
I get it's the Wii stuff, dude. The Wii
But
was a
it's the
fucking
Wii
banger
Daisy
in
Circuit
comparison.
Diddy
Like,
Kong character.
I'm gonna lose my shit.
But David, Funky Kong character.
Hey Ethan,
But
$20.
listen.
$20.
Look, ready? Pauline character.
If that was worth $2, I'd buy it.
It's so bad.
Take away a 0,
Ready,
I
ready?
would buy it.
Ready? Peachette character.
Peachette! The shitty fucking new... It's
That's
new
it.
Super Mario Bros.
That's all it is. That's all it is, guys. That's all it is.
Peachette is literally like an expansion of an expansion. It's New Super Mario Bros. U plus Luigi.
$20
on the ported to the
you
Switch.
get 4 characters and 4 races.
Wait, only 4?
Yes.
I'm gonna kill myself.
It's
Dude,
the circuit. It's
so
the 4 races in Daisy Circuit.
Awful.
All right, so let's move into something that is
Okay,
much more
no,
positive.
but something.
First of all,
You want?
I wanna talk.
No, he goes. He goes.
I wanted to just talk about something really quick. So, I think this is something, and this is a big thing for the podcast that I want to talk about. So, there's been a change in my life recently.
Oh.
I think Hollow Knight is my new number 1. And I'm gonna talk about this really quick.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna talk about it really
Bro's
quick.
burning the book!
So, this is the thing. Disco Elysium is amazing. Fucking play it. And I'm not gonna stop talking about it, because it is a game that deserves
Damn
to be
it.
thought like that. But, like,
We can get rid of all of the copies. They're
But-
gone.
but this is the thing. It is a game that, you can play it multiple times, but it has a similar vibe. It's like reading a book multiple times. It, you kind of get the
but,
vibe.
like, it is.
And, you...
It is just a book.
I mean, I'm serious, though. Like, it is a good experience. But the thing about it is, as well... Sorry, I keep getting distracted. Sorry, ADHD is ADHD. With Hollow Knight, the game itself is like... Oh, wait. No. But this is... I've read this book before. But...
Wait, what?
It's Disco Elysium paperback. It's an actual fucking book. My brother goes, "Oh shit, no, but I've read that before." Anyways, continue.
I'm always right!
No, but what I'm saying is, Hollow Knight... you can play Disco Elysium through for 26 hours. You can do that same with Hollow Knight, about the exact same time. When you replay Hollow Knight, things get faster. You enjoy it in a different way. You can replay Hollow Knight again. Things get faster. You enjoy it in a different way. Each time, it's slightly different. With Disco Elysium, you forget what you've done. That's the problem. And what you've done and what you haven't done. That's the problem. It's so expansive. Really, it is a 1 or 2 time game through. And it's an amazing game for that reason, and it is an amazing experience with that. But with Hollow Knight, it also has stuff like God Home, which is and Pantheons, which I'm doing right now. Pantheon 5 is gonna shit the bed really soon, and me with it. So,
I don't know what that fucking laugh was. Oh my god. It was Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
But, I'm serious. I think Hollow Knight at this point has capped it. And that's a big thing for me to admit. I can feel my penis shrinking as I say this. But, I have to say, some obscure indie game is, my favorite game. Because, I'm the indie guy. But,
Hollow Knight's not obscure, but it's still very much an indie game.
Yeah, but I feel like it's, one that you mention and people are like, oh, yeah, I know that one.
Yeah, because it's on Switch. That's
Yeah. No, that's fair. That's super fair.
Because
But-
it's one of the most popular indie games of
it's
all time.
it's still in the top 30 of Switch.
I would argue it's equal to Undertale in popularity.
Oh, 100%.
And that's that's a
Um,
fucking huge thing.
It's still to this day in the top 30 of best sellers in the Nintendo eShop.
Yeah, because it's a fucking awesome game. But I love that game, and I think it has to reach my number 1 spot. And I'm saying that because I am replaying it at this moment. And yeah, that's all I want to say.
All right, now let's talk about another absolute masterpiece, fucking Celeste.
Oh, so good.
Okay, my brother is a fucking weird soul. He consistently plays both Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail.
That makes
What
a lot of
the
sense.
Fuck?
He does. He does.
That makes a
I
lot of
love
sense.
I love him to death as a brother, but fucking good lord, he loves Titanfall 2. He loved fucking Apex for a long time. He plays a lot of Genshin Impact. Still, one of the games that he has been very adamant about me playing is fucking Celeste. Jesus Christ. We're editing this out. We're editing this
Yeah,
out.
we
No.
kind of have to.
Colin Kane, I am so sorry.
Yeah,
I am so and deeply sorry.
That's the whole thing. I'll tell you after.
No! Oh my god. Okay, go.
But he's probably put 60 hours into Celeste, which is a 6-hour game.
Banger.
Literal
Banger.
banger. First of all, the music is by someone that most people would recognize, Lana Rain, who made the Pig Step and Other Side songs for Minecraft. She did the entire soundtrack for Celeste, and holy fuck, the more and more I listen to that fucking soundtrack, the more and more I'm putting her up there with like the likes of Toby Fox.
That's such a hot take.
At-
That's such a hot take.
At least the number 2.
I don't think Celeste music is that good. I think it's
Do you think Undertale music is that good?
no,
Then
not even.
Okay,
fucking
well
close.
that's a
yeah,
I'm
that's a
sorry.
different take.
No, listen,
Ooh.
I'm sorry.
Ooh.
Okay, listen.
You're just wrong.
Oh,
my
say
brother.
Celeste music is not enough. It is background music. There's Celeste music. Actually, Celeste carries in some tracks, but most of its background tracks are background tracks.
My
Like
brother-
the high intensity ones, sure, yeah.
Have you
love
played
that.
Undertale?
Yeah,
No, he
All
hasn't.
the way through?
not all the way through. This shit's whack.
We
though.
tried playing it with him, and then he got bored.
I did get bored.
It's because I need the action. I need to be shooting tanks. I need to be shooting tanks, and I need to.
Bro
I
is
need
training
to get
for a
the
For
ADHD
Honor
drip.
tournament right
Where's your
now.
book? Where's the little light that
You
need for
can't
your
talk-
book?
At least I can read.
Yeah, you can't talk. You are literally training for a For Honor tournament right now. Who the fuck plays For Honor?
My brother gets a 50-word packet, and it's like, my homework's so hard. Like,
I already tried my own.
He's
Forget
okay.
about
He
it.
switches between For Honor and Overwatch.
Not true. I don't play Overwatch anymore.
I don't think I've been this. I don't think
I
I've been
know.
this upset in a conversation with Ethan Basham.
Bro, I was like
He
Undertale
starts
mid.
saying the most awful takes,
Personally,
right after another.
Honestly, I think Hollow Knight is overrated. But that's
just
me.
a lie.
Give me it. Give me it. He also didn't finish Hollow Knight.
Yeah, no, it's boring.
Not
I
even
think it's boring, honestly.
I might actually. I have.
Okay,
to,
wait.
Now
No,
that
I
I've
need to
used-
actually hear your genuine and honest opinions right now, both of you.
Of Hollow Knight?
Yes.
Oh, I love Hollow Knight. I just haven't beaten it yet.
Okay,
I gotta.
Hollow
I gotta.
Knight just gets too much for me. I'm not even joking. It
Yeah,
genuinely
it's too
does.
hard for him.
No, it's not.
It's legitimately
Bro,
too difficult for
You
him.
haven't even beat Sekiro. You haven't
It's
beat
legitimately
Elden Ring.
too difficult.
Listen to me. You got through the first portions of Elden Ring, and suddenly you somehow stopped playing 4 or 5 times. I don't want to hear it. I want to hear it. You're bad. You're trash. You're ass.
I found it boring.
Elden Ring is not boring. That is a hot take right there.
No, that's a hot take. I'm aware of the hotness of that take, but that's also the equivalent of what Ethan's saying right now, and that's a fucking
So you're joking, is what you're telling me.
Oh no, I'm fully serious.
Okay. All right. He dies now. I'm joking when I say Hollow Knight. Dude, that is such a bad opinion that fucking Elden Ring is boring.
No, okay.
There's no way.
Let me go back. I don't think it's boring. I don't think it's a game that I'm gonna put 70, 80, 90 hours into.
That's a fairer opinion.
No. No, it's fucking not. Listen. I used to be a little lad like you. All right.
No,
And
you've never been a little lad like
hey,
me.
listen.
Oh, no, yes,
I
he
literally
has.
haven't. No, I literally
Yeah,
haven't.
you have.
Hey, let's bring back
6'6",
ninth grade.
6'6",
Ninth grade.
I'm just
Ninth
saying.
grade. You're not 6'6", you're 6'5",
I'm
bitch.
6'6". You can measure me right now.
Fucking let me get out my giant cock then. I don't know what to say. Like,
No, but listen. What's wrong with us? Listen. Elden Ring, you gotta put like 10 hours in. And I don't say that's like the One Piece conversation. And listen to me before you say anything back. One Piece, it's like, oh, you gotta get through the first 1,000 episodes. No, that's not what I'm saying. You have to play to a certain point, and you have to get the click. There's a click. It happened in Sekiro, it happened in Elden Ring, it's probably gonna happen in Lies of P.
now, this is
There's
my
a portion
argument.
in which it
though.
clicks.
This is my argument, though, is I wasn't bad at Elden Ring.
Sorry.
Why are you doing a Nicholas Schroeder impression? I don't.
Bro got caught in the crossfire. Good lord.
It's literally we're all in a room conjoined. Nick walks in and David starts.
God.
We're all fighting Mexican stand-up. Nick walks in. Bam.
God, all turn.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, we should move to the other one.
Sorry, I lost my cool
No,
there.
so
We're gonna
I still
discuss
wanna
this
talk
after the
Celeste.
podcast.
I know,
We're gonna discuss
finish.
You gotta cut it down because we want it to be a shorter episode. So like,
Whose
review.
fault do you think is that?
Review.
Fucking Celeste. Yes, back to the fucking point. My brother has put 60 hours into Celeste, and has beaten everything but a couple of the hardest seasides, the absolute destructive challenge levels. Those are the only things he's beat. He's begged me to play it because he's like, dude, it's a good game. You got it for free off Epic Games. Play it. And I'm like, okay. And then I played it, and I got a little bored. And then I finally decided.
He's going through his whole life story with this.
Yeah, and then I finally decided. I saw it on Game Pass, and I'm like, you know what? I've heard this is a banger. Everyone's saying it's a banger. I think it's a banger too because I looked at it and I've seen gameplay. I'm just gonna play it. I'm gonna get good, and I did, and it was fucking
now-
amazing.
The only
My-
reason you played it was because I was playing it.
Yeah, and
Because
then
you saw it reminded
I
you.
went back and I was just
I-
like, yeah, you know, I stopped playing this, so I'm going to actually beat it now.
I
And
haven't-
holy shit,
Yeah.
every fucking aspect of that game, banger.
Awesome. Really good game. I will say though, I probably enjoyed playing Shovel Knight more. And
That's whatever.
it's just I think that's a matter of opinion. I
Enjoyment.
think that's-
Enjoyment is a matter of opinion.
Celeste
But
makes
that's
me feel
also-
intelligent.
No,
once I
yeah,
finish the
Celeste
level.
is smart. Like it is
It
smart
has
gameplay.
amazing level design and great fucking platforming.
It
physics.
also it makes you feel perfect. Like you have to be in certain, not have to be, but
On the
there's
B-sides
definitely-
you do.
Well, not even B sides. The main game, there are certain portions where you have to be pixel perfect in certain regards because if you aren't, then you might lose stamina in other places, and it just makes you feel really good.
Yeah, no. Once you actually start worrying about fucking hang on stamina,
Also-
I'm literally gonna have a fucking conniption on
so
Twitch
I'm
later.
gonna be replaying this game tonight. Because
Celeste?
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Celeste.
play it. It's good.
No, I've already played it.
I know
I
you
played
have.
it all the way
Play it
through.
again.
I kind of want to revisit it because I mean
I'm
I
going-
have been playing a lot of Hollow Knight recently, but I am getting the platformer itch, and that's just me. I love platformers. I love
I'm literally
Metroidvanias.
going to fucking. I'm so sorry. The ADHD is going off.
No, it's okay.
Keep going,
I
keep
understand. Oh, I was also going to bring up the fact that I found out, and this is completely ADHD as well, that the creator of Ori and the Blind Forest hates Hollow Knight.
Facts.
No, it's like
Facts.
fucking ridiculous.
No, but so real though. Like I believe in him. You know.
He's like he keeps talking. He's just like, yeah, Ori is just better than Hollow Knight. He's like says that outright.
So
basically.
real.
I'm like,
so real.
No, it's a different fucking.
he's just
game.
like, yeah, with Ori and the Will of the Wisp, we like examine
Bullshit.
other games like
Okay,
da-da-da,
bullshit.
and like
Will
Hollow
of the
Knight.
Wisps is, I feel, worse than Blind Forest.
I disagree with that one, but
Whoa.
But
there.
I
They
like
are
the
both-
original.
Dude.
Will of the Wisp was
Forlight has
destructive.
rated both of them almost 10,
Almost
no,
10 out of 10.
No, Ori and the Blind Forest is 10 out of 10.
No, I think that was
and
yeah.
Will of the Wisps is like 9.5 or something.
Yeah, I'm not saying that either of them
I
are
believe
bad. I just
believe
think
Ori
Blind
is
Forest
more
is better.
enjoyable than Hollow Knight. I think Hollow Knight is maybe a
I
better
fully
game,
disagree.
But I think you said
But
that
that's
on
okay.
podcast.
I
said
I
it's
have
more
changed.
this motherfucker.
You literally saw
This
my.
motherfucker.
We just talked about how it became my #1 favorite game, and you think I'm gonna say that it's better? Like Ori is better? That is literally
I
contradictory.
think you've been bought out. So.
bought out.
Anyway.
Who? By Team Cherry? Then I'll fucking talk to people. That is.
Yeah, no. David's secretly been in cahoots with Team Cherry this entire time. That's why Silk Song hasn't been released.
Sorry.
It's in the stash.
I want to talk about my game. We're
How
going
the fuck
too
has it
long.
not even been a minute since I last looked at the clock? What the fuck?
Okay, Solar Ash.
No, I
wanna
was
talk
I
about-
was gonna.
Bro, what are you gonna talk about? What?
I was gonna say I'm going to pull out I'm going to do like you need to do this one thing for me. I'm going to pull that card out on Leighton because he needs to play Celeste because that is his game.
He would like Celeste.
He would
like
love
Celeste.
Celeste, but he won't play it.
I also don't think he is going to get into it as much, is because Celeste is about mental health problems.
Yeah, I feel like if you take away the other part, the mental health problems, he'll actually resonate with.
That's fair. No, that's super fair.
If you take away that other part, I feel like it'll hit him a little more.
But the problem is, Celeste doesn't take away that other part.
Well, actually,
not necessarily.
Technically,
We've talked about this.
Technically, that other part does not come in until the DLC. It is
Like,
never.
it's not
It is never
confirmed.
mentioned. It is confirmed.
Well,
by the
like it's
creator.
not confirmed until the
Yeah,
DLC.
it is not actually funny thing. We can probably say this on the podcast, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
just
little-
talking about
A little bit of a spoiler, I guess, if you are
not
like super.
necessarily, but
I
It
mean,
is kind of.
a spoilery if you're like.
It changes the entire perspective of how you look at that game.
That's
if I
true.
went into that game not knowing that, and you guys hadn't told me that, that entire game would have been.
granted,
different.
Celeste's came out in 2018.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
fucking years ago.
So if you
That's-
really do care about this, though, like let's just say
we'll
spoiler
put our
alert right here.
Forlight spoiler right here. So in the DLC, it is revealed that the main character of Celeste, Madeline, is transgender. Throw that out there right there. It's revealed because in the background of one of the images, there's a bottle of pills and a picture, a family photo from Madeline's past, where Madeline had much shorter hair, and then it was confirmed by the creator when people started to point that out that Madeline was in fact trans, which is kind of funny because the creator didn't know that they were trans until they wrote Madeline and projected, because Madeline is basically a self-insert for the creator's own journey of mental health. And is written very, very well so that it's not actually seen as like a self-insert, because that's a whole nother fucking can of worms. But they basically projected their own feelings of being trans and being in the closet onto Madeline and didn't realize it until the community pointed out. It's just like, that's a little sus. And the creator was like, wait a fucking minute. Yeah, it is.
Also, notably, being transgender is not sus. If you are trans, go for it, baby girl.
No,
like,
that's,
I do
you
not
know what
care.
I fucking meant.
Like,
That's not what I meant. And
Go for it, baby. Jesus Christ. Can I talk about my game now?
No.
yes,
Okay,
talk about your fucking.
last-
oh my
Bro,
god.
this is like a 10-minute section. This is an hour episode. This is.
well, also we have to cut it down. So
We? Did you just say fucking we? Aiden, I'd like you to correct that right fucking now. Do it. Do it. Come on.
we.
I'm gonna fucking kill this kid.
All right.
Like I'm not sat down.
Celeste, good game. Celeste, very good game.
He had a waver in his voice. I sat down.
Celeste, very good game. Play Celeste. We're gonna do a review on it eventually, and once Ethan beats it.
But we're also gonna do a review on this game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, no, you're not. No, you're fucking not. Aiden is Aiden's playing it on Twitch every now and then. This episode is gonna come out fucking way past he's gonna be able to, or he's gonna be streaming it. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm playing Solar Ash. It's very fucking fun. You'll possibly see a review. It's 5 hours. I definitely recommend you guys play it. It's got me captivated already. It's like the combination of Sonic, Mario Galaxy, and what's that PS4 game with giant things? Super Colossus.
Shadow of the Colossus?
Shadow of the Colossus.
Oh yeah, no, I can see that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you said like super giant games. And
No,
I was
no, no,
like,
No, it
That's
is a combination
80s.
of Mario Galaxy, Sonic, and Shadow of the Colossus, which is very
Interesting.
accurate.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's very like the camera moves weird, but also like
no, you don't lock on, which is
it's
fucking weird.
It's strange, but also like some of the times, like it's a very like it hit me out of nowhere game. It looked interesting. I downloaded it literally yesterday.
He downloaded
Started
it off of
playing
my
today.
recommendation because he
Yeah.
saw me playing it, and
And
I
it
was
was-
like, that looks pretty cool.
It's fun. It's very fun. The gameplay loop is incredible. Very short too. So if you guys have Game Pass,
Yeah,
which
no,
is where
please.
which is what I'm saying, the main game is $40. It is a 5-hour game. It does not deserve $40 no matter how fucking fun this game is. I'm sorry. That's just not how it goes.
Ludicrous.
Like Texas Chainsaw, the reason why it's 30 to 40, I think it's 40 for its DLC, or maybe I'm wrong and it's $10. It's more than 30, but I know it's at minimum or at maximum $40. That game has the replayability. You can keep constantly playing it and getting a new. It's like Fortnite. You're always gonna get a new game, like kind of thing. Like there's gonna be different stuff happening. Solar Ash is a solo game. There's nothing new gonna happen.
It's banger. I think it's by the same devs as Rhyme. You remember that game,
don't know what
David?
that is.
Or Sky, Children of Light.
Sky Children of Light. Yeah.
Say it. I think
It's very pretty.
I played Rhyme. Rhyme was actually really good. I think it's or
If you like Sky
Sword
Children,
of the Sea. Remember Sword of the Sea?
Yeah, if you like those games, you should try Gris.
I tried Gris. I didn't really. It was okay.
I want to see actually. When does Sword of the Sea come out?
It's on
heard me
PS4 or
with
PS5.
that statement.
No.
It was on the PlayStation Direct.
It
Remember?
looks so good.
Yeah, it looks really good. It
Right.
really does.
And then we're gonna bang out these last two and end the podcast. Mortal Kombat 1 released yesterday.
yesterday.
And Spider-Man 2 came out with some gameplay stuff.
Mortal
Kombat
Kombat 1
looks really fun.
good.
It looks really fun. The story looks really fun.
Dude, fucking Mortal Kombat 1 and Street Fighter 6. I wish they were
It's
on
gonna
Game
be
Pass.
a lot of fun, and I think you may see a review after that. Spider-Man 2. I wish I had a fucking PS5. They're talking about it if this goes the way it's going so far, it could be Game of the Year, and that's coming from the guy who's like fucking Tears of the Kingdom
damn,
happy.
Damn.
Like
Okay.
the amount of stuff just from. I mean, the funny thing is like they have. Stuff where you fast travel and there's a full-blown like interactive cutscene from your fast travel where you come down from the sky and you come in instead of like, but it's not like you're falling from the sky or wherever you go, and that's stuff you don't need because it's a Spider-Man game. You're gonna be swinging everywhere. There's no fucking need to fast travel. That game is about like kind of movement and not fast traveling, yet they have inserts like that. The amount of content that they're releasing about this game, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be great. And I'm so
Also,
excited.
have you guys heard of the game that stole Insomniac's swinging animations?
Oh, I did hear about that.
It's like a
yeah,
Genshin
but,
Impact-esque type game. Because there's a lot of Genshin Impact like clones coming out. One of them actually looks fucking amazing. First of all, like it looks genuinely very fun. I don't know if it's a gacha or not, and I'm worried about that. But it genuinely does look fun. But it fully ripped off the entirety of Insomniac's swinging animations.
No, that's super fair.
I'll show you the trailer after, but it looks fucking hilarious. I'm gonna be
One
honest.
last thing I want to note is that my schedule's a little wacky, but I still want to be playing games. So when I play games now, I'm going to want to be streaming them. I'm probably not going to announce when I'm streaming. But I'm probably going to go ahead and stream at random times whenever I want to, whenever I'm playing the game. So keep an eye out for that.
Which is something I've been doing. I think a lot of our like, hardcore viewers know because I will just I don't announce it. I just go live. But I'm gonna restart Solar Ash, I think, and play through the entire thing. So we have just a gameplay or a like what is that
VOD.
called? Not a VOD, but like a
Let's
you
play?
have a let's play, like a full let's play of Solar Ash. You guys can see it.
Ooh, that'd be nice. Yeah.
And it's not just where I am right now. Similar to
I'll do the same thing
Amnesia,
with
which
Celeste.
I've been uploading. And Solar Ash, like I said, it's much shorter, so it's much easier to take in. I think at my Amnesia playthrough was it was like 14 hours. No. It was something around that.
Was it-
But Solar Ash is going to be much less, so it'll be easier to digest, and you guys will probably be able to watch it easier. So, all right.
Okay, I think that's probably it. I mean, I think to sum up the episode and everything, Nintendo,
Hello,
get your
Cookie.
shit together.
Seriously.
What is going on?
The hair. The hair, bro.
Hey, mama.
Fuck up. Hey, bro.
Johnny Bravo over here. He's fucking 5'2" Johnny Bravo.
Shut the fuck up. I am 5'4" 3/4. I can't say 5'5" quite yet, but I'm working on
I
it,
don't know if you'll ever be able to say 5'5".
dude. We better stop the stream before I say something really fucking stupid. Bye.
Hollow Knight sucks.